Hey guys, it's me, Teddy P. Gray again, your YouTube guru. I was searching on the internet and I noticed a lot of people bashing water fasting. So I was only going to do the one video, but I'm going to do another one. I already have one earlier, so this is going to be part 2. Okay, the thing about water fasting is, first, you have to not go straight into eating afterwards. I talked about it on part 1. I'm going to talk about it again because it seems to be that's the problem. Once you finish your water fast, you're going to go by a 3-day measuring. So for every 3 days, you want to have 1 day of drinking fruit juice. It's okay to eat the fruits, but I wouldn't even do those because of the simple fact that you bring it solid into it after you've been drinking straight water. Your body has to adjust. Even the fruit juice in itself have to adjust your body got to adjust to the fruit juice, because look, you've just been drinking water. Now you got different substances in your body. So I wouldn't go past fruit juice. I never have. Every time I finish, I make sure I don't go into anything that's solid until I finish my fruit juice. Now for me, my second day after fruit juice, I stick to fruits and vegetables because I still don't want to introduce harder fruits, rice, beans, meats, especially eggs. I stay away from those things because you got to wean yourself back into eating. You just detox yourself. You just got rid of everything, and now you're trying to bring the stuff right back in. That is not good because as soon as you do that, what is going to happen is that your body either going to do one or two things. It's going to hold on to that, and you're going to get bloated, and you're going to get fat. Maybe even more weight than you had before your fast. Or you're going to instantly have diarrhea, okay? It's going to happen. So you don't want to do any of those because if you get the diarrhea after doing a fast, that's worse than the bloating because now you, at least with bloating, you have extra food, but with the diarrhea, you're losing extra nutrients that you're trying to gain back. Even the water is coming out with that. So you don't want to do that. Now, when I say a 3-day measuring, what I mean by that is, for me, I always do 4. That's within 3 days. I haven't made it to 6. So I only have to do 1 day. But if I would have waited 2 more days, I would have waited 2 days on juice before I moved on to the next. And I will probably do 2 days also on the veggies. That's how I do it. Okay, I'm not sure how everybody else do it, but it works for me. I've done fasting for spiritual reasons. I have done fasting for physical reason. I have done fasting. I just did fasting for clarification reason. My first fast, it was a 1-day fast, but that was just to test it out. And when I came back, I didn't even do that either. I didn't jump back into solid food for the 1 day. So I ate vegetables because it was only 1 day, but I didn't jump straight to like fish and meats and stuff like that. I just waited. So you're going to internet, you're going to find a lot of people bashing water fasts. And another thing, they are doing like 26 days, 30 days, 40 days. You really got to be careful with that because if you're not healthy to begin with and you're going into this fasting, imagine what is happening to your body. Your body has no nutrients in it already to begin with, and now you're depriving it of it. See, for me, before I fast this time, I made sure I got a nice amount of food. Actually, I cooked a day worth of food, and I just ate it at 1 meal before I started my fast, but it was enough to tally me over for the whole day, that 1 meal. And I did it right before I started my fast. That night before the fast, I cooked that meal because I knew what's going to happen. See, I'm not a beginner in this, so I know what's going to be like. You want to have those reserves so when your body start taking away, you have something in there for it to take away. Also, I stopped smoking and drinking a day prior to that because I didn't want to have to struggle more taking away those toxins on top of whatever else I had in there. So you don't want to be smoking the day before you fast. It's stupid. Drinking and like you hungover and you finna start a fast. It's dumb. It's just dumb. Like you wake up the next morning feeling hungover, and now you're starting to fast. That's retarded. Okay. So when you do the fast, you want to prepare yourself for it so that you can be successful within the fast and afterwards. So let's do math. Let's do a little quick math right quick. If I did a 26-day fast, now what's the closest number to 3 you can get? You guessed it, 24. Now, how many days is that? How many sets of 3 are those? 8. Okay, so you just did a 26-day fast. You got 3 sets. You got 8 sets of 3s in there. So after you do your 26-day fast, how many days are you drinking only fruit juice? 8. 8 days you should not be drinking anything or doing anything but drinking fruit juice. Now I say fruit juice because it can vary. You don't have to drink one type of juice. You can do orange, you can do pineapples, you can do, I'm doing mangoes right now. Mangoes and cantaloupe. I'm doing mangoes because mangoes are abundant for me because we grow it. You want to stay? Me personally, I don't mess with vegetables until after my fruit juice period is over. But you can do any fruit. You know, have fun, mix them up. Kiwi, strawberries, grapes, whatever. But just don't jump into the hardcore stuff. Now, like I said, for me, whatever I do on drinking, like on fruit fast, I would do the same amount on vegetables. So my next 8 days, I will be eating nothing but vegetables, so that you weaning your body into this. Now you could think 26 days is almost a month. You went a month without eating anything, and you think you're just gonna scarf down fries or something, or chicken. No, you're not. Your body has grown unused to it. Cause see, our bodies are the bodies is the only machine that the more you use it, the stronger it gets, because it's adaptable. So once we stop eating, it says to itself it doesn't need to have those, whatever the metabolism for it, the structure for it, the desire for it. Because you ever change up your sleep schedule, and at first it sucks, and then after a while you're waking up at this time, even if you want to sleep in, because your body used to waking up at this time. Same thing when you go fasting. When you wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, when you want to sleep in at 12, it's probably because you've been working and you've been waking up at 6 every morning. When you go fasting for 26 days, guess what? When you get off of it, your body is still on fast mode. And you're going to throw food down there? No. Throw liquid down there, but a different form of liquid. So you still get that nutrients that you need, but it's still liquid form. Now, as it adapts to the nutrients, it starts to change again. It's used to intaking nutrients now. And that's when you incorporate your vegetables. Because when you incorporate your vegetables, it's not going to be that hard. I would definitely try to get softer vegetables or cooked vegetables. Me personally, I like to do salads. I do salads every time I come off my juice. I go to salads because it's the easy way. It's the best tasting, to me, way to eat only vegetables. And you can eat fruits also, but I mean, you've been doing your fruit juice, but now you're incorporating the vegetables also. That works. Now your body's getting used to taking down solids, but not harsh solids. You know, you get some lettuce. Lettuce is light. Spinach is light. If you're doing carrots, I don't like carrots because they're kind of hard. I would ball the carrots to make sure they're soft enough, but I wouldn't really do carrots because I like salads and I don't like carrots in my salad. But tomatoes, you got. I don't really like corn too much because it's you can't really process corn, and what we're trying to do is get your body used to processing food again. We don't want to be eating stuff that is going to have the same effect as like when you just came off of your fast. What else you have in salads? You got tomatoes. You got, onions is good. You want to fry some onions, fajitas, onions and bell peppers. Boom, fry those up and throw them in your salad. You don't have to jump straight back into the routine that you was once in before you started your fast. You know what I'm saying? Wean yourself back into it. Wean yourself back into it. So you're going to hear people say, oh yeah, I gained so much weight. Water fast is damaging to your body. That is a lie. That is the biggest lie ever. If you hear anybody say that, they are ignorant and uneducated on the subject of water fasting. And they probably haven't experienced water fasting but that for one time, because if they did before and they had that problem, they wouldn't have came back to it. Or if they did it before and they didn't have that problem, they probably did it right the first time. They decided to do it their own way the second time. Don't fall into the hype, guys. Water fasting is great. I only do 4 days because I don't want to push my body to that limit. And I don't need it. Like, I'm not that big of a person. I just do it for cleansing reasons, spiritual reasons. And like I said, this time was for clarity. And the first time I was just pretty much trying it out. And I moved up to 4. I actually started off with 3. I did 3, 4, 4. So, yeah. And the first time was 1 day. I think I might be missing one. But anyway. And now this one was so easy. Even I had a cold. And that's how I know fasting is good. Because I had a terrible cold. And they got rid of it the first day. And even within the cold, I came back out of it with no problem. So, I'm going to do something for you guys right now. I told you all that I was going to cut my hair. Everything. That's one thing I always do after fasting. Because for me, it's a spiritual thing also. So, and like I said, it's like starting fresh all over again no matter what. So, yeah. Give me a second here. Now, I just fast for 4 days. This is my first day off. I'm not the biggest person in the world to begin with. But I don't look that big, but I don't look unhealthy. You see? Actually, I did my push-ups and some sit-ups. I haven't did my pull-ups yet. But what I'm trying to say to you guys is, look at me. I don't look unhealthy like I just came off of a fast. You wouldn't even think it, right? Because I did it the right way. Don't drink more water than necessary. All you gotta do is make sure your urine is clear. That's it. Your urine just has to be clear. That means you're hydrated. So you drink too much of water, that might lead to bloatedness after fast. But for me, it never happens that way. And I have tons of energies because once I drink that fruit juice, all that nutrients comes back in, all that detox that happens, plus the nutrients, I feel great. Like, I think I could probably go outside and play basketball or football or something and beat everybody out there, like, health-wise, because I don't feel anything. And I told you, I wasn't sleeping that well, and I still, like last night I didn't go to sleep. I still feel really good, like, great, because you got new energy now. Now, if people are saying anything bad, like they tired or they did it wrong. My suggestion to you guys is, if you don't believe me and you're confused about what they're saying and what I'm saying, go to your doctor, your nutritionist, and ask them what is the benefits of water fasting. And I guarantee you, if they're familiar with it, they're not going to say the nonsense and negativity you hear on the internet or people who did it the incorrect way. Now, it's always two things that mess up something, and it's the operator error, and then it's the machinery error. That's when it's mechanics. But the machinery error would be the setup, the way things were set up. You'd have anything to do with it. But the operation error is you messed it up. So this is an operational error. If you're saying that your fasting went wrong, you did something wrong for it to go wrong. Fasting is ancient, and water fasting is also ancient, and it's nothing but benefits in it. I mean, if you anything you do too much of, you misuse it, it's gonna go wrong. You eat too many apples, you're gonna have a problem with apples. It's just that's the way things go. You can't misuse or abuse anything and think it's gonna be okay. Now, I was hearing things about this fruit thing. Whenever you eat a lot of something, I can't think of the word right now. Fruit fruit. Come on, it's an F word. People feasting, fruit freak feasting. That sounds the word feast. Okay, that sounds bad in itself. You just got off fast and you're feasting on anything. It's not good. I won't even feast on my juice. I'm taking it as I need it. Let your body talk to you. Don't force your body to anything. And they call it starvation. Fasting is not starvation. Starvation is when you're no longer like you can't do it anymore. And then I would advise you to cut your fast if that's how you're feeling. So anyway, guys, I just want to clarify the situation. And they're gonna have a lot of people out there. But like I told you, this is your YouTube guru, Teddy P. Gray, and I know things. And I've been fasting for a while now, so you can't tell me anything bad. And when I hear people talking bad about it, I just want to go and just smack them. Alright, anyway, I'm hitting 15 minutes, so you guys have a great and awesome day. And make sure you check out my other videos. The first part of this one and the one I made yesterday, starting a new life and fasting. And then I have another part, first day off, a fast, juicing. So go ahead and check those out and leave comments, subscribe, give me likes and thumbs up, and stick around because I'll be making more videos to come. Alright, you guys have a great day. Peace.